Hello, 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 everybody. How are you? Mage 2 reporting for duty. Red leader standing by. How's it going, JC? Congrats on being the first to reach 8 extra entries on the Black Queen giveaway. Major Rage TV, good to see you as always. And Baron Redwing. Oh, there we go. I got you. I got you. So I was this close to canceling today. I feel awful, but the seas are calling, and I got a ship being built. You can't sleep on that. So we're gonna see how far I can get today, and I beg your pardon. I apologize in advance for the stuffy sounding nose. Now I sound like the nerd voice that I do all the time. Just see that lish. I the stuffy. That'll do it. So yeah, we're gonna do this here. Let me see. We got a ship being built. Where the heck am I? I was playing this earlier this morning. Let me see. Let me check my cargo. Oh, we got some art in tow. Okay. How's it going, Aegis? Oh, we're hanging in there. We're doing okay. I've been sucking down hot tea and orange juice. We're doing all that stuff. But the show must go on. You know, I always think about on the classic film, Singing in the Rain. Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. That dude had like a major fever while performing that song. So I'm like, yeah, I can get on. I am stuffed up. I'm like, I could get on a stream. Like, if that guy could sing that song in the rain with a fever, I could help on stream for a little bit. All right. Well, we're not gonna do all that. Let me see. Actually, what do they have here? Because I think there was. I sailed all the way to Marseille. Let's see. Today we're going to be sailing down the west coast of Africa. Perfume says it's a bargain. I could sell these at a pretty good spot, I think. And I'm not going to buy them at regular price. Never buy things for regular price. We were talking about this with price charting recently. Never buy things at the listed price. You always haggle. Haggle a little bit. Can't sell that low. See, look. He comes down 1 coin. And he comes down 6 coins. There you go. Now we're going to make an even better profit. That's how we do. Ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do. I would like to save some space for some food and water. Haggling is fun. It's fun to do in real life. Have you ever done it in real life? You go to like a farmer's market and they're like, peaches $2. So I'm like, I'll give you $1. And they're like $2. And you're like 50 cents. And they're like $2. And you're like a quarter. And they're like, okay. Works every time. So kids and I were watching classic DuckTales not too long ago. And there's a great scene where Scrooge is haggling with one of the Beagle Boys for some artifact, right? And the Beagle Boy is like $100, and he's like free. Scrooge says free, and he's like 50 free, 25 free, 10 free, and then he's like, okay, you got a deal. That's a haggling master right there. Let's see. I think this is where we could sell the perfumes. Well, I think we could sell the perfumes here. You can't trick me. Well, they couldn't. Yeah, I've got my finger on the pulse of the perfume market, I guess. Can't pull a fast one on me. You got the chair upstairs. Wait, you got it downstairs. Oh, so it was upstairs. Congratulations on moving the chair. You like haggling for guitars at pawn shops? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you gotta get people down there a little bit. That's good. Let's see, what do they got? I mean, that's not that great, honestly. Let me go up to Istanbul. Canada. Is that where this is? I think it said Candia. It could be Canada. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go up to Istanbul though. Oh no, we have no provisions. Never mind. Go ahead and load them up. Load them up, my friend. You'll be fine. It is okay. What's it say? Yeah, it's Candia. You had me for a second there. I was like, oh my gosh, is it Canada? Because again, like some of these places, they only existed in like the 1500s. Like, look at this. So like, it's all the Ottoman Empire. Like, where the heck is that? Can't find it on the map today, can you? It's sweep it by time. Now, they told me you couldn't get into Istanbul because we're not Muslim. But I haven't been barred from entry in Istanbul for all this time. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they look at my blonde hair and Portuguese eyes and think that guy's Muslim. And then they let me in. That might be it right there. You don't know. Could be built into the system of the game. Sell goods. Please buy perfume. Oh yeah. Sweet. That's like almost 20 coins more than what I bought them for. And then we're gonna buy ourselves some carpet. And I'm basically just killing time until they build my new ship that I purchased. Took 60 days. Yes. No. Yeah, you gotta buy it. You gotta haggle. I almost forgot the haggling part. I don't think so. You can't trick me. 226. I'll take it. Okay, so we're gonna have to save some room for food. Feud? Yeah, I like that, sure. Once we get that second ship, I can dominate doing this. I know, I was thinking about the crashing other ships, but thank goodness, because some of the fjords, some of the passageways, the channels, are pretty slim, so like that would suck to get stuck. And then what? Like, you gotta tell them to back their ship up or something? Or maybe you just battle them. We haven't seen a battle yet in good Koei fashion. The exciting battles come much later in the game, at least for this character. It certainly did in Uncharted Waters, the previous. I think I made like 10 streams before I saw some naval warfare, which it turns out was pretty rad. It was actually pretty cool. Okay, let's see. We're gonna sell these off. What does our dude say here for like, you could ask this bookkeeper where he thinks the carpets are gonna. Athens will pay you play for carpet. Okay, cool. So we're right here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a huge chunk of change. Look at that. Now we got 3 bullion. Okay. So let's see. In about 12 more days, they will have finished building my boat. I don't think, I mean, this art is way overpriced right now. So what happens if we're like, I'll buy them for 100? Nah, that's too much. That's too much. We'll go up and get some more some more carpet. Oh shoot, they ate it all. There you go. Now you guys can sail happily. Oh, this game's so peaceful. I was gonna go lie down, you guys, but the sea calls. This is so yeah, I like the first game. This is a hard sell. I mean, people will ask me, what did you think of Uncharted Waters? And it's hard to recommend a game like this, but this is the sort of thing that I do like. It just has a lot of systems to think about. I need that tax-free permit. That's what I need. Okay, let's talk them down here. $257. That's not too bad. It's interesting that the game kind of auto-haggles for you, considering how many things are automated. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So what's everybody been playing recently? Who's on the Dragon Quest VII reimagining? And that reminds me, who else thinks that they will actually announce the title for the third Final Fantasy VII Remake game today? I don't think they're going to use reimagining, because they already did. I mean, that would be accurate. Would have been more accurate than remake. See, they should have called Dragon Quest VII the remake and Final Fantasy VII the reimagining. I don't think that's that controversial at this period of time. Like, somebody out there with Final Fantasy enjoyer in their biography is going to be like, oh, them's fighting words. Skeptical of the title reveal? Yeah, I saw that. I put out a meme. You know that meme with the skeleton doing the deadlifting? Like the squats, right? And it's like, you know, my body is a machine that turns ice cream into diarrhea or something like that. I was like, my body is a PS5 that turns Final Fantasy into Xbox and Switch games. Is it appropriate to laugh at one's own jokes? I think so. If you can't laugh at your own jokes, then what else do you have in life? You know? All right, now we're rolling in dough right now. Let me see how much we got. I should probably save. I should probably stop. Yeah, we made a bunch right there. I'm gonna have to come up with a new route here, because we're starting to affect the marketplace. Yeah, you gotta laugh, eh? Funny looking. Oh, now the mage look is a good look. Like, you know what? I like that you have you kind of have like the pointy like Gandalf hat. If I'm not gaslighting myself, and then you've got like this goatee action going on. It's a great combo. It really is. See, even my avatar won't show his face, so that gives you an inkling into what I think about myself right there. All right, we got, what is that, 7 days left? I could just go out and kill the time. I could do that. And then we will... Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna sail the southern coast of Africa right now. And then by the time I get back there, we'll have finished my stuff. There we go. Full on up. Alright, let me pull up my map here. Keep the long goatee for being called upon to be a Klingon. You know, you gotta... Do Klingons have goatees? I've never seen Star Trek. So I actually have no idea. Let's see. So there's a couple things to find along the southern coast. We could probably get all the way down to Cape Town, maybe Tamatave. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of stuff to find in Africa. I might just go around and hey, we could actually land at Madeira, which recently they're not even sponsoring me, so I'm just saying this for free. I did the ancestry.com thing where, you know, you swab your mouth and You swab your mouth. You send him your DNA. You're in the swab. Oh my gosh, I can't think today. You swab your mouth and you send him. No, it wasn't a swab. You spit in like a test tube. It's pretty gross. You spit in a test tube and then you send that in, and they tell you, what you're made of. So I sent mine in, and it just came back and it said piece of crap. And I was like, oh no, ancestry.com. No, I'm just kidding. I sent it out. Dad's side, lots of Polish, Swedish, some Slavic stuff. And then mom's side, Hawaiian, Portuguese primarily. Some Samoan, which I didn't know of. So that was pretty interesting. But I was able to actually track my great-grandfather back to Madeira, which is where he was from. And that's the Portuguese side. So that was pretty cool. Kimaswabe. Oh, yeah, you swab. Kimaswabe. All right. It writes itself, right? How's it going, Sarge Smash? Let's see. There's gonna be some islands around here. These are not them, though. So it's gonna have to be someplace other than that. I'm not even seeing. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, it is Madeira. Hey, how are ya? I really like the movie Madeira's Halloween. That's my favorite one. I'm feeling worse than yesterday, but thanks for asking. Yesterday I was like, it's a little bit of a sore throat. It's some runny nosy stuff. Today is like full on. There's an elephant on my face. That's what it feels like. But this is rapidly progressing. I just need to get better by Monday because my best friend is coming out from California to visit me for a week. I do not want to be sick, so it does go that way. Yeah. Inspired to play this reminds me. Yeah. Oh, are you playing this, JC? Then I would encourage anybody who would like to play along with me doing this RPG series. That I think it would be really interesting, especially on a game like this, to trade information. Because there's so much information in this, Yeah, the third day it slams hard, huh? Oh man. You say you're on the mend, right, Sarge? But good. Sorry, let's see what they got in Madeira. They got sugarfish and flax. That's Grandpappy left for a reason. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that I want or need to do here. I do just want to get the discoveries along the western coast. I'm glad you're feeling semi-normal, yeah. Conked out. That's the term that they used in Conker's Bad Fur Day, isn't it? Pretty sure that's exactly it. Okay, so we can sail now from Madeira south to Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz. Beautiful place in California, by the way. But I don't think this one's in California. I don't think. We're going to find out, though. It's got to be right there. Yep, and there it is. We found the port of Santa Cruz. Your fame as an adventurer has gone up. Sweet. So, yeah, discovering the ports. Discovering the ports is helpful. You get a little extra fame. Now people are like, aren't you the guy who discovered Santa Cruz? And you're like, yeah, I discovered that there were already people who lived there. And they're like, oh yeah, you were the first civilized person to go there, huh? And you're like, yeah, they already had like universities and buildings and crap. Doesn't matter, you're the first person from Europe. Whee! That's how history goes. History in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Let's restock here. You gotta play it safe because the Horn of Africa can be pretty rough. Remind me to save when we get out here on the ocean. What's Major Rage's saying? Is it always be saving or something like that? Always remember to save. Something like that. Okay, let me check the map here. So, yeah, we're just going to follow this down and see what we can find. Furthest away from home. I've ever been. If I take one more step. Found the port of Argon. Or Argin? I don't know. Does anybody know? I feel like I'm alone here. Like the do you guys know how most of these are pronounced or what? Or am I losing my mind? Oh, we got different sprites here. There we go. Oh shoot. Do I have rat poison? Let me see. I think it's under items. This is a really confusing menu. There we go. I do have rat poison. Okay, so we're good on that. They got a bank here. I don't know what studying does, but I've been trying that on each playthrough. And I swear this music is the fishing theme from Breath of Fire 4. Sounds exactly like it. So far I haven't donated to these schools. Let's see. We'll go. Oh, it's closed. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna leave then. There's no place to wet my whistle. I'm out. There we go. I'm gonna stick pretty close here, just in case. The port of Bathurst. I thought they were gonna have real places in this game. And this is the port of Bissau. Bissau. Sky looks ominous. I think a storm is headed our way. Oh, sweet. Storms, you know, trying to go through a storm. Oh, dang. Okay. Straight up just murders you. All right. So, I need to purchase a figurehead for my ship. So, a figurehead actually prevents you from doing the thing. I did just save it, so no worries. How's it going? Oh, is it not progressing off of this screen right now? There we go. Let me get you Ide and Ravaging Justice here. There we go. James, how's it going? So you drop anchor during a storm. That's the way that you get through it. On the first one, I remember that the figurehead helps you through storms. Does it not do that on this, or it's just superfluous? Let's see. Yep. So I only had to just discover those two ports. Okay. So let me see. Let me see about picking up a figurehead right now. Shopping for figureheads. Let's see. This is probably gonna be window shopping. So let's see if I want to remodel figurehead. The Hermes 2. Seahorse. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, sure. That was actually pretty cheap. Guns load capacity. So you can expand the load capacity on this. Never mind. Let me just get out of here. Should go get 4 sailors. Let's see. You're the famous adventurer Keone Franco. By the way, have you been to Santiago? In the previous game, I went there. Let's get 4 deeds. How many men will you assign to your ship? There you go. So I don't need the guy on I don't need the guy on the cannons. How do you like your tea? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if you were on the Far East, maybe I could buy it, but yeah. These guys out in Madeira. Sweet. Duke Dogwood, how's it going? I heard your ship sank. Yes. I'm like, how'd you know that? How did you know that? Well, you just knew it. That's how. Okay, come sail away. Let's do it. How's it going, Duke Darkwood? What is going on? Tea is awesome. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Tea is the stuff. That's some good juju right there. Let me see. So I don't remember how to do any of this. And you're gonna assign crew. And navigation, y'all are gonna have 70. And y'all are gonna have 30. And you get netting. I know. That's what it is. What it is. Okay, here we go. I don't want to fuss with. You could fuss with menus on this game for the whole experience. You're just endlessly menu fussing. Yeah, Arjun. Whoo. Soda, yeah. I mean, like, even in that in that I panicked. In that instance, like found a clear spring, sweet. Fill her on up. I could buy that you know, that they're I could buy that that they're selling soda at the Millennial Fair, but it is pretty silly. The one that's pretty silly is the soup. Like they were pounding harder stuff than soup. Most storms, similar to, that was my experience in the first game, is West Africa has a lot of storms. Your people would still be consuming supplies. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, let's go. Luca got tanked on the soup. All right, y'all. Hey, you're gonna have to. I know it's hard, Ravaging Justice. I know it's hard. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to let me play the game and let me fail and all that stuff. It is a first playthrough. This is, but don't feel bad, because this is the normal Koei experience. I could not watch somebody play a Koei game for the first time. I'd be like, oh, you're doing this. You got to do this. You got to wait, because there's so much you can do in this thing, right? Hey, Sailor, you're like, oh, coconut milk? Heck yeah. That's a laxative. I don't know if you guys know this, but you cannot just be pounding coconut milk. You know what the hey? Everybody can have some. Oh, they know about me. Have I been to Timbuktu, known for its ivory? I have not been to Timbuktu. Like I said, I get it, Ravaging Justice. I get it. There's it's interesting streaming RPGs because I think RPGs are unique among a lot of genres for a variety of reasons, but one in that like people really, really, really care about them. So I try to think of it that way. I don't say anybody's ruining my playthrough or anything like that. I just beseech you to let me fail and explore and do this stuff. So I appreciate the tip with the storm. All right, we're gonna Julian here. I will occasionally ask like direct questions though, so you can look out for that. Toma's Pop. yeah. I think that'll be interesting if I do decide to play PS1 RPGs after Super Nintendo RPGs. Those tend to be a little less censored because they were marketing Super Nintendo to children, you know, and so I get it. Like, you know, it makes sense. You don't want mom walking in when you're 8 years old and be like, "What are you doing at the Millennial Fair?" "Mom, I'm just pounding some beers, some cold ones, some brewskis. Pull up a chair, mama." Port of Passau. That was pretty handy that we could just wait out that storm at that port. Uh-oh. No, too far. There we go. You ever had this back in the day? Oh yeah, this is on NSO, isn't it? So anybody who's got that, you can play along with me. I would love to encourage that once we start the next series, because it had to be really secretive when I first started. When I first started playing these, because I wasn't allowed to talk about the book, or why I was doing this. But now that, oh no, another one. No, get to the shore. There we go. But now that that's kind of out in the open, I can be more candid about why we're doing this. I'd love to invite people to play along. I think most people would get through these games faster than me, though. I mean, I'm only doing like 2 hours a weekday. Nope. Time to sail. Let's cast off, shall we? Commodore, we found the port of San Jorge. San George? Yeah, let's do it. I need some food. Yeah, this is, it's a relaxing game. Whether you play it on stream or not, too. It's up to you. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to blow the schnoz. Not to be gross or anything, but here I go. Now, last time I was sick, I blew out my eardrum. I was blowing my nose for so long. Eventually, heard that and dizzying vertigo, huge headache, intense pain. And yeah, went to the doctor and they're like, looks like you tore a good hole through it. And it gets better over time, though. And then I shared this story before. My dad was a Marine. And so I can never top my dad. That's like if your dad was an astronaut who set foot on the moon. Like, you can't top your dad. And so, like, any story that I tell, he's going to be like, oh, yeah? And I know that's not how he says it, but that's how it feels. So I told him, I was like, yeah, Dad, I ruptured my eardrums, you know, blowing my nose. He's like, oh, yeah. Back when we were diving as Marines, I dove down so deep I ruptured both eardrums. And then had to get up on the boat and stuff it full of cotton till it healed. I was like, thanks, Dad. Now I feel in pain and insignificant and inferior. You played for England, named the character Rowan Darkwood. Oh, nice. The Duke? He looks like John Wayne? Really? There's your childhood story. If you're following the bingo card, which I think I might have moved. Oh no, I still got it. If you're following the bingo card, there's your childhood story. That doesn't count as a childhood story, I don't think, but there's it might as well. It's close enough. load this crap up. Here we go. Heck yeah, easy peasy. What was the ellipses for the John Wayne joke? Are you kidding me? I just got on here. It seems a lot more intense with the storm frequency. Let me test this here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh frick, they knew. They knew. Let me in the dang. No, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I was right there. Ah, you. I should have remembered to save. All right. Nah. Koei. I think I've drowned. That was brutal. I think I drowned 5 or 6 times already. The Koei curse, ladies and gentlemen. The Koei curse. That's not as bad as on the previous game. I actually save locked myself in a situation where my crew was like 2 spaces of movement away from starving to death. So I went and saved, and I was right outside. Yeah, no, I saved at a town, restocked on food, and then left the town, and they instantly starved to death. Even though I had stocked food on the ship, they were just that far gone, I guess. Do I have nightmares about Koei games? So I was able to find a Zebek, actually, at Alexandria, like you'd suggested. I decided to do this sailing trip first before getting that equipped on the fleet, because there'd be more mouths to feed. But yeah, so we did get the Zebek. It took 60 days to build, and it was just finished about 3 days ago, I think. So we're pretty significantly like making headway, but it's just yeah. Red does not have nightmares about Koei now. Koei wishes I would have nightmares about it. That's the reality of things right there. Let's see. I have official art of him handy if anyone's curious, but I forget link rules on this channel. Oh, you can share links on this channel. Just don't share. Just don't share. You know, not safe for work stuff and whatever. If you want to share in the Discord, that's fine too. Pirating. Yeah. On this character, we're not going to do any pirating. We will get the pirate character though. Okay, what was this now? This is official. Oh, look at this font. It was like Gothic font right here. Oh, another one. My gosh. So let me test your guys' Hawaiian. Do you remember yesterday we named our ship that we purchased? We named it the Hawaiian word for bird. Do any of you remember what it is? Oh, we still gotta wait this out. Worst storm ever. There was a movie that was referenced at the end that the word reminded folks of it. There we go. Somehow, whether this... How... Is this, like, jinxed now or what? Because I can't actually leave this square. It's still... Did I... I don't think I saved it after I bought the figurehead. I'll tell you that. Next town. Next town, I'm going to check. Okay. Storm is done. No more storms. Yes, cast off. Get me out of here. Abidjan. How did I miss this? I missed this spot. Let me see here. Oh yeah, the last time I sailed right past this. Okay. Let me see. I am going to check. What the heck? Yep. No, I forgot to save it afterwards. So let me save it now. We have a seahorse figurehead, which that is not a seahorse, but that's all right. You don't pick rule number 1 of Abidjan. You don't pick a fight in Abidjan. And let's Julian out of here. Oh, Dieter Lisi. That was my favorite Magic the Gathering artist. From my old days of Magic the Gathering. Spring in West Africa is the worst season. Oh, there's seasons on this. Of course there is, right? This is the furthest afield. If I sail one more step, it'll be the furthest away. Have you seen that the meme with Samwise and Frodo? And oh shoot, let me save it. And you know, he's like, it's that scene in Fellowship where he's like, if I take one more step, this will be the furthest away from home I've ever been. And then he takes another step and he's like, if I take one more step, let's say, and he's like, no, wait, Sam. And that's a good one. And then I saw somebody did it for the climactic scene in Return of the King when Frodo's, you know, inside Mount Doom with Sam. And Sam's like, if I take one more step, it'll be the first away from home. And he takes the step, and Frodo's like, it's done. It's over. All the way to Mordor. That's... Could you imagine? This is that. Yep. If I take one more step. I really like Sean Austin's accent that he put on in that movie. I mean, but I like almost everything in that movie anyway. Almost everything. There are things that I don't like. Sky's as dark as a raven's wing. I think a storm's a coming. Okay. Just gotta wait. Okay. I'm going to go up here. See what we can find. Let me pull up the map. Koi should put... They arguably have enough games on NSO. You know what they should put on there is a Nindo so more people can scream. Oh, sorry. I almost blew my nose into the microphone. Give me a second here. Yeah, Square in general needs to get on board with NSO. I don't get Square. I don't understand. Like that would be a great. I mean, because it's not like they're gonna put that out anywhere, but that would be an excellent bit, I think. Oh yeah, you gotta. I forgot I did this wrong. See, because on the menu it looks like search, but it's not. Land of the Village. Alright, what do we got? Discovered a natural wonder. It is the anthill. These small anthills in their various shapes often surpass the architectural feats of man. I've never seen an anthill as like a geosynchronous satellite or, a skyscraper in Dubai, so I think that's a little full of crap right there. Okay, let's see what else we can find, though. We got a discovery. That's good. Yeah, Square. Oh, it's Timbuktu. What a silly sounding. Yeah, Square needs to get on to NSO for sure. Do you think that anybody's really playing any of the Koei games on NSO? I wonder. Like, I know I've met fans, but I wonder if there's any significant audience for classic Koei on NSO right now. The rag's on a Nintendo. There it is. If a Nintendo gets added on NSO, you'll play it. You gotta take pictures. Yeah, like the main ones that they're gonna re-release, right? Like, they were gonna re-release Secret of Mana on the collection, so I understand not putting it on NSO. But yeah, Secret of Evermore, what the heck? Chrono Trigger should have been on that Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers collection, too. Like, why? You know, why? Oh, I sound different? Oh, hang on. What did I do? Hello? I think in my fit of sickness, I might have actually turned on the wrong microphone. I beg your pardon. Thanks for pointing it out. Oh no, I was kidding about the anthill. This is the 1500s. They don't have geosynchronous satellites. There's gonna be a lot of tongue-in-cheek here. I'm sure someone's playing Koei games. Somebody, right? But I wonder what the size of that audience is. You know? Yeah, I think I'd accidentally turned on, like, the microphone on my phone. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, Breath of Fire. Capcom seems like they're probably pretty full in control of that one. All right, we're gonna restock here. I don't really care too much about the other stuff right now. Oh, we're doing okay on food. No, just auto that. All right. Now, after Timbuktu, there's nothing else. So there would have been another like discovery there, a clay mosque, but it's not on my file. But we did get that one. I don't want to miss any of these discoveries, and there are a few. So I'm going to be following this map rather closely. There we go. We discovered a monument. It is Diogo's monument. Monument. A tall stone monument with inscriptions in Latin, Portuguese, and Arabic, erected when Diogo Cam discovered the Congo. Actually, don't know. I did not know about this one at all before reading this. Let's see. So despite their original moments, do not count this as any sort of sign Square. No, yeah. I don't think Square will care about the NSO for sure. A village. I mean, there might have been like a small group of people there, I guess, but I don't know. What the heck is Diogo's monument? What does that look like in real life? Let me see if it's still around. Oh, it looks like a statue of him. All right. Let's sail on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, we got a river here. We got a river, y'all. Let's check it out. Hey. I'd love to see it. Slow down, ship. I can't. Oh my gosh. There we go. We didn't find anything. Entertain the locals. You can't, so you can't keep spamming search until you find something, right? You're gonna have to actually like get the locals involved. There's got to be something here. I know this is consuming food. Wow. Being attacked by a monster, we lost 3 members of our crew. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, Moquele Mubembe. We found Moquele Mubembe. Mubembe. I forgot about this thing. I used to love watching monster documentaries. This is a cool one. The locals of Lake Tele have claimed to have seen this dinosaur from time to time. It's believed to be why can't I say this right now? Herbivorous, and about 15 feet long. But the reports, collection, remasters, all that cover honestly a lot of the games that would be on those machines. But many here wouldn't mind seeing. Yeah, there's a lot. I think especially on PS1. That Square is just kind of letting sit, you know. Vagrant Story, Brave Fence and Musashi, Threads of Fate, Einhander. There's a lot. We have Nessie at home. Moquele Mubembe is really fun to say, actually. So let's sail on and see what else we can find here. I did lose 3 members of the crew. It happens. It happens, you know. I'm not gonna cry over spilled crew. Let's see. I guess there's nothing else. That's it. This would have been something called the moon bow if it had been there, but it's not. We just got the Moquele Mubembe. That's so fun to say. You say it with me. Moquele Mubembe. Okay. Ought to be a thing around here. Right there. There's the thing. Luanda. Alright, let me restock on food and stuff because I need to. The crew knew what they were signing up for. Yeah, it's, you know, it's more exciting than staying home. You get eaten by a discount Loch Ness. Yeah, right now Square is very much over concerned with their numbers. They've been a highly corporatized business, so yeah, I get it, but like on one hand, it's like, why should they care about re-releasing games that nobody cared about the first time around? But they did that to Live Alive, so you know, if Live Alive can get re-released, Vagrant Story, Xenogears, Brave Fence and Musashi, Threads of Fate, those could all get re-released. Come on. All right, let's let me save here. Go ahead and save. Okay, and then we're gonna Julian. And the next stop won't be all the way till the peak. Oh, hang on. What's this? I was not expecting there to be something here. Discovered an exotic animal. Quagga. A horse-like creature related to the zebra, but with no stripes on its hind portion. It takes its name from the sound it makes. Quahaha. It just goes around the savannah. Quahaha. Old fool, this is my hour. Do you not know death when you see it? Die now and curse in vain. That's what it says to the hyenas. And the hyenas are like, Commodore, something's wrong. Oh, what? What is that? Oh, St. Elmo's fire. As we looked up to the mast, there was a strange phosphorescent light around the sail and rigging. Oh, St. Elmo's fire. We survived. It's a miracle. Was it dangerous? That's the question. I think yes. Yes, it was. It was dangerous. All right, that's a big, long stretch. Make sure I don't miss nothing. Oh, hang on. See, there's something here. What is this? Cape Town. So if it's in orange, what does that mean on the map? Oh, there it is. Commodore, we found the port of Cape Town. Whew. Almost missed it. Yeah, we're going to stop at Cape Town. Heck yeah. Ninja Shadow. Ninjax Shadow X. How's it going? It is comfy. That's a fun game to play. How the heck are you? Have you and I interacted before? I feel like we might have. I know a lot of ninjas. I know a lot of ninjas. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Ogopogo, Champ. There's all kinds of stuff. Too beholden to investors. Yeah, and stockholders. It's true. It's a shame. Everything dies, but, you know, it's a shame to see it happen. 10% chance that just kills you. Dang. Orange's supply ports. What does that mean? The Aurora Borealis at this time of day, this time of year, localized entirely on the west coast of Africa. Yes. Needed one for long voyages? Yeah, it is. This is a harbor, but nothing else. I got it. Just says the restocking thing. Okay. Okay. I think this is where J.R.R. Tolkien was born. Let me see. I might be wrong about that. Let me see. This is our Lord of the Rings. Nah, it was Bloemfontein, South Africa. Oh, okay. His parents married in Cape Town. Got it. Maybe conceived in Cape Town? You know, they often say what happens in Cape Town stays in Cape Town. I'm pretty sure that's a common phrase. Oh, let's see. Okay, 51 days. That's a lot of days. Oh, yeah. You know why? Because I'm going to need more crew. Wonder our crew is paid money. Oh, it's April 1st. Sweet. Okay. What's next? Let me look at the map here. I don't want to miss nothing. Yeah, there's a couple things. I might not have all the like little villages right here. We really just got to get up on this side. Yeah, there was nothing there. Let's see, I'm getting kind of cocky here. Let me save. I think there's gonna be, yeah, right there. The port of Sofala. Okay. Yeah, Bloemfontein? I don't know. I had to look it up. I knew there was something with Cape Town connected to the Tolkiens. Couldn't remember if it was where he was born or where his parents married, but it was where his parents were married. Let's see. So how are we doing on crew here? I think we lost a few crew. I could use 2 more crew, right? Or am I doing it right? Yeah, I did keep the default surname. I just changed his initial name from the Portuguese name for John to the Hawaiian name for John, and we kept his last name. But he's Portuguese. I'm Portuguese, so on mom's side, so it felt appropriate. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let me get like 2 more forks here. See if that rectifies that. This is playing a little Oh no, get out of the way. I hate it when NPCs do that. We gotta get that Boo Crew back. You'll like our coconut milk. Rounds on me. Have you been to Mombasa? Well, yes. Any of you tough sailors want to join me? Let me get, like, we'll just get, like, 4 more. Yeah, sure. Oh, what's up, doing? 2300, my favorite time period. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we did lose some sailors. I think we lost 5 sailors to Moquele Mubembe. Doan, how are you? Traveled here from the future, I see. I always forget what these icons do. No, assign crew. So I still need more. If it's red, huh? Yeah, I guess I still need more. I've had better than 2026. I can feel it. I can feel that. Yeah. Mogadishu. I am not. How come I can't recruit anybody else? Did I just not buy enough? Oh man, look at that guy. No. Alright, well, we'll wait for the next town. Shawnee is our busiest waitress. You'll have to tip her. Okay. I appreciate your kindness, but you don't have anything I need. Oh, dang. Tell stories. Oh, let's tell her about Moquele Mubembe. Alright, hang on. Whew! I can't stand to be sick. Not with me. I'm not enough. Not enough. Okay, let's go to the next place. So, Doan, what's been going on with you, 2300? What have you been up to recently? I was asking earlier, but I think there was a lull. Oh, excuse me. I think there was a lull in chat, but it was what's everybody been playing recently? What's the lowdown? I don't think there's anything up here, so I'm not gonna go up there. Port of Kelimane. Quelimane. Sure, yeah. We're about to chill out with some trails. Oh, we're both playing a game with Horizon in the title. That's cool. Yeah, playing stuff on the side. Recently, I've been playing through the Rockman series with my kids. I play, they watch. So I just beat Rockman 1 through 6. And then, we're on 7 right now. Coming off of 6, straight into 7. Like, I always just kind of didn't like 7 that much. But then playing it immediately after the NES games, I'm like, man, Mega Man 7 is slow. Excuse me, it's a really slow game. Visually really nice to look at, but Honestly, I'm gonna grab 4 more guys. 4 more guys. There we go. Yeah, whatever. You finished Prime 4? So what did you think of Prime 4? I haven't picked it up. I was playing through it. I just got the bike and then just kind of fizzled out for a little bit. I wanted to play something simpler maybe, so I'm playing through you know, the Mega Man's. Started up Dragon Quest 1 HD. Yeah, I really want to play through those. I really do. Sometimes you got to be in the mood for something, you know? I know, you know, they say mood is a thing for love, play, and cattle, but sometimes you got to be in the mood for it. It's just flat out. Oh, are you on Might and Magic 1? Really? Dang. I mean, that's some dedication right there. Like, that's not easy stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to save. There we go. Close to the end of hard mode run on Metroid Prime 4. Nice. Been working on Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. As part of you continue to stream each non-online mainline. Nice. That's a good clarifier. Each non-online, because yeah, they can tend to get rough, huh? Tamatave. I don't think I need to stop here. I don't think I do. But I'm going to look for a village down here. We'll see if we get it. Oh, we did get it. We shall land at this village. And didn't find anything. Oh, come on now. They're gonna eat up all my food. We got a nearby town, so it's not that big a deal. Well, supply port at least. Oh man, this is a bit that feels like recruiting on an Indo. There's another Indo bash. This is sort of like doing the same thing over and over again. You know, they used to say that's how you measure insanity, but dude, this one's rough. I'm at friendship level 55 already. I'm on, you guys. 60. All right, there we go. Must have been a small animal. Oh, the dodo. I'm glad I didn't miss that. The villagers are just messing with us at this point. Yeah. They're like, by all means, please leave your European food here. Well, we found it. It was fitting. It was the dodo. Ninja Killer 76. Thanks for being here today, and thanks for the wish of luck. I will happily accept that. Thanks very much. Dodo, exotic animal, a bird the size of a turkey with a large hooked bill. Its wings are very small, making it incapable of flight. We should shoot it. That was the first thing a dude said when they looked at it. Okay. We got it. Next one. Let's set sail. Now here there should be like another one somewhere. Let's see. Oh, it's all the way up at the tip. The tip-a-tip-a-top little spot right up here. See if it pops up for me. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna cost me right there. The thing I did save real recently. But, now get in there. Whew. Saved by Tamatave. Am I going to play all scenarios? That's a good question. It does have good songs. I agree. Not all at once. I don't know that I'll have the stomach to play all of them, but there's like 2 other ones I would like to play. Don't shoot it. Too late. Yeah, I would like to play Catalina's, and then the trading character I would like to play as well. Stuff like that, yeah. Another Prime is, yeah, I think Prime 1's the best one. I really like Prime 1. Let me scroll up here, make sure I didn't miss nothing. Last confirmed sighting of a dodo was 1662, so they could still be out there. Other M? No, I haven't played that. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's resume. I know I should have stopped at that port, but I was just being sloppy. No, it's not going to pop up for me. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. I'm not going to take it personally. Straight to it. We found Mozambique. Okay, question. What is a type of goods that I should get from Africa and bring back to Europe? What's like the best thing that I could do here? Because I'm going to be going back either to Lisbon or one of the Mediterranean places. Definitely to Alexandria to pick up my second boat. But yeah, I don't want to sail back empty-handed. Coffee? Oh, it just said you need more of it? Yeah, coffee, I think I would probably be South America. Silk? That's a good thing. Let's see what they got here. They have coral. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave that open-ended for now. If somebody can think of something that'll be worth a lot when we get back, then that'll be great. That'll be great. For now, we're going to keep going. You can look it up. So my home port is Lisbon. I have a contract with a Lord of Bordeaux, and I have a ship being built in Alexandria. So Lisbon, Bordeaux, Alexandria would be places I'd swing on back to. Let me consult the map here. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff here. And the port of Mombasa. Let's see what they got. I thought in the previous Uncharted Waters, gold was something that I got from the African ports and then took it back home, and it was like, gold? Oh, that's worth a lot of money because it's gold. So it might be that. I don't know. Let's see. Sugar? Sugar would be a good guess. I think I saw sugar up in North Europe. I think. Yeah, there's gold. Okay, and they have copper too. So there's gold for 673. Price is acceptable. Let me try something here. I'm gonna grab... Well, no, I don't know. Yeah, we might come back. I mean, as I don't want to fill up too much now. On the return journey, I'll have to swing for that. We're not going to be going all the way to China or anything. Selling Europe a golden ivory. Coral, also not a bad choice. Okay, so yeah, gold. I had gold from Mozambique, I think is what I did on the first game. So this is pretty much, you know, right nearby. Malindi. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that right now. Hey, we found a village. More exciting to find a village than a port right now. Let's see if they eat all of my food this time. Is there like a search skill in this that needs to increase, and that's why I'm not finding stuff too readily? Like, I get that the previous was like a dodo, like those could be hard to find, but I don't know. I'm blowing through a lot of food here. So far this game is much more playable than the first game. It feels like a proper iteration and sequel. It improves pretty much everything off of the original. Oh, Spark Mantle. Yeah, I would recommend. Well, I said earlier these are hard games to recommend, but if you have any interest, play the second one. Don't just skip over the first one. The first one feels downright prototypical compared to this. Monkey with a colorful face resembling that of a human. It has a beard, purple bottom, and a short tail. Oh, so it is a monkey then, right? It's got a tail. Okay, let's go. Cast off to the next spot, and I will need to get more food. All right, here. Mogadishu. We are going to stop in Mogadishu. Different ways to handle it. Oh, in true 90s fashion. You'll have to let me know how the soundtrack... I know you're gentler towards the... Or kinder? More generous towards the Genesis sound than I am. But you'll have to let me know what the Genesis version sounds like compared to this. This is very much relaxing, like elevator music right here. So I don't know that the Genesis would be... Genesis is really good for that grunge rock, but you're not going to get that on this game. I don't think. Let's see what they got here. Yeah, that's what Uncharted Waters 1 felt like, at least on the Super Nintendo. Very much felt like that. Okay. Let's restock, and we will hooly on. It's not always like that. You know, sometimes the first entry is the best one. Like, I think that's true for, like, Mega Man X. I think the first Mega Man X is the best one. Whereas for, like, classic Rockman, Mega Man 1, you know, can't even, like, stand shoulder to shoulder with Mega Man 2. So, it do be like that sometimes. Okay, coming up on a couple more things. Dang, there's so many discoveries. I'm gonna draw it right around. I might go all the way to Ceylon and then just call it there and start heading back, because I don't want to go all the way to Asia right now. The town theme? Oh, on Sega Genesis? Is it bad? On the port of Masawa. Is this the right? Yeah. Okay. We're tracking. So now there ought to be... Head right around here. Yep, Mecca. Now who did the soundtrack on this? Is this also Yoko Kanno? I know I've mentioned this a couple times, because I was shocked that the first game had her on there, and she did the music for Cowboy Bebop. Now, this track is not very good on this soundtrack, but generally, I think every track on this game has been real nice and peaceful. This one's kind of just like a really short loop. Let's see what they got. Musk. Ew. Musk. Look at that low carpet value right there. I mean, dang. You could really make a lot of money doing this. No, I keep doing this backwards. All right, another village. And let's see if this one's going to eat all my food. Oh, first try. I discovered a plant. Papyrus. Tall water plant that was used to make a form of paper in ancient Egypt. Heck yeah. And my favorite font. So it doubles. Here we are at Sinai Peninsula. And we reached Cairo. It's way tucked in here, so I do want to stop at Cairo just to see what they got going on. We are at the Red Sea. There's Sinai Peninsula. And old Moses, my namesake, left his footprints here at the bottom of the ocean. Need to listen to more tracks, see which one's a little bit sound decent. Yeah. This is a decent. This is more than a decent port. Actually, this might be one of the best ports, I'll say, of a PC game to Super Nintendo. Vel, how's it going? Let me get that jotted down. Everybody remember we're doing our giveaway. You can get an extra entry on the daily. Just got back from looking to search odds. Yeah. What are the search odds? Go ahead and let me know. It goes okay. It goes all right. I'm having fun. We're playing New Horizons, so it's all good. In Cairo is supposed to be on the Nile. Did it straddle? I think that's right. Did it straddle the Sinai Peninsula and the Nile? I don't know. I definitely don't know about how it was in the 1500s. Yeah, I think most everybody's doing pretty well here. We're just hanging out, having fun, sailing up the west coast. Yeah, no. The east coast of Africa. Yes, no, yes. And just kind of seeing where they go. Oh, there is coffee here. They got coffee. I might buy one just for Sarge. We'll buy one just for Sarge. I will pay you 10. 40, okay. We'll just buy one for now. All right. Yeah, it's stupid today. Today is the really stuffy day. It's advancing really rapidly. Like, that could be good. That means I get out of it sooner. So that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, it's stupid. I hate being sick. This is the worst thing. I'm sure there's worse things, but probably only village friendship will help. But they mentioned a hidden luck stat. That's so Koei right there. There's a hidden search stat, but we don't know what it does. Nobody knows. Legend has it. All right. I think I will do the sail bit over to Ceylon, or however that's pronounced. Again, pronunciations on this stream with place names from the 1500s. I'm not going to be good at that at all. I guarantee you. We're going to sail right on past that and go up around here. It's going to be a bit of desert and then another town, which we will stop at and get some more food. Yeah, ideally getting better. I got, like I mentioned this earlier, I got a friend visiting for a week next Monday, so I need to be well by then for sure. So trying to take care of myself, not push too hard. I need to get out. It's a nice day, so I need to get out, get some sunshine, all that. We're just gonna stop for food here. Yes, I'm already super well hydrated most of the time. I only have one kidney, so I have to drink a lot of water, or I will get kidney stones. If you've never had a kidney stone, I hope and pray that you never get a kidney stone. It is awful. I mean, you think being sick is awful. Try being sick and having a kidney stone. That's awful. That's pretty bad. You know those spiky things on like Mario games that like swing around on those ball and chains? That's what a kidney stone feels like. It feels like one of those things. So I would not wish it on just about anybody. So we do a lot. All that to say, we do a lot of hydration. No, you don't have to walk beside your nose. Yes, no, we definitely do not. Basra and a village. Sweet. This is what I was banking for. We shall land at this village. Didn't find nothing. Here we go again. This is a relaxing piece of music right here. It reminds me of Stardew Valley. Like I could totally see this being like a winter theme on Stardew. Natural wonder. It is. Burning water. Strange black liquid that springs out from underground in desert areas. It has a bad smell and burns easily. Y'all are gonna want to, you know, start to invest in that, you guys. Trust me on that. Yeah, and I mentioned to you previously, my wife has fibro, so it's not pleasant. There are some very unpleasant things in the world. So Kairos travels both banks of the Nile is over 50 miles from the Red Sea. Oh, so they had that wrong. What about in the 1500s though? Did it get smaller over time? Oh, stop it, Duke. Oil, that is. Texas tea. Yep. It was right there in the song. Let's see. I'm just gonna get some stuff here. It's tempting to explore the towns, but I'm not gonna. Every time I'm like, just hit supply all, and my finger's like, nope, you gotta go down and do it the other way. All that is, well, maybe you call it black gold or Texas tea. You're gonna move next to Mr. Drysdale and be a Beverly Hillbilly. Oh, there's a lot going on here. It would be cool if they did a little mini game here. This is kind of my problem with a lot of the Koei games, is they're so menu heavy that the menu sifting is the gameplay, right? Like this isn't really anything other than us incrementally consuming food until we find the thing. But if there was like a little mini game, it would be something to look forward to rather than just doing that. Mohenjo-Daro? I don't know what this is. Ruins of a city dating from the time of the Indus civilization, built around a dome-shaped Buddhist shrine on a hilltop. This city probably was a commercial center during the Bronze Age. Oh, that's rad as heck. Okay, I think we can make it to the next spot. Should be able to. Oh, another one. Oh yeah, Weird Al's good. Weird Al is a legend. But still wants that oil. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna want to keep an eye on this. Oh, nice. We're well, you don't have to tell me that. I'm glad that you're gonna see Weird Al. That's pretty cool. I missed him. He came to my town when I was back in California. I missed him. Darn shame. Oh, first try. Heck yeah. It is a king cobra, the world's largest poisonous snake. When disturbed, it extends its ribs behind its head to form a flaring hood. Spooky, yes? Anybody in here is afraid of snakes? I never thought I was afraid of snakes, and I still don't think I'm afraid of snakes. But I visited a friend, and he's like, hey, you want to see my snakes? I didn't know that he meant, do you want to hold my snakes? And he just kept putting them on my arms and everything. I was like, but I got over it pretty quick, I think. Doors open. Different music. I like that. Oh, it happens. It happens. Yeah, this year for Valentine's Day, I got my wife my sinus infection. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it up to her afterwards. Oh, there he typed it all out. California is the place that you wanna be. I really like the original song, Money for Nothing, but I don't like all the lyrics in that. So I'm glad that I could still enjoy the music and the sound of the lyrics by listening to the Weird Al version. Calcut. You got your appendix removed for Valentine's Day. Nice. Happy Valentine's Day to your appendix. We're going to go all the way south from here and head over to Ceylon, which should be coming up pretty soon, actually. Wait, there was supposed to be... I don't know. There's Ceylon. There should have been 3 of these towns. Then there's... No, I'm not going to stop there. Oh, okay, there was 3. Got it. So from here, we'll go ahead and stock up, and then I'll start sailing back. Oh, dang, you had a gift. Was your gift your appendix? I've never received an appendix for Valentine's Day. I think I would be flattered. It's not every day. Well, we don't want to. I was gonna say it's not every day you get an organ for Valentine's Day, but I didn't want to go there. Let me. The meme material would be legendary. I think we're good on that, because I'm gonna start stocking up on gold. But how much gold and how much food should I reasonably carry? That's the main question. If only the Suez Canal was here. If only. That was this canal, right? I think it is. Oh yeah, it's about time they have somebody at the Super Bowl halftime show be like a musician that people actually want to hear. That would be cool. I can't remember the last time they... Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, maybe? It's been a while. But yeah, I would be very down to hear Weird Al at the halftime show. What would he play? What song would he play? He'd have to play that one sports song that he does. Let's see, Mogadishu. I'm looking for... I think this is it. Malindi, no. Mombasa. This is it. Living with a hernia. Yeah. He'd have to play Fat. So I'm of the opinion that Weird Al's best song is Fat. That song doesn't let up. What do you think? What do you think Weird Al's best song is? And let's do best parody too. We'll go that far. What is his best parody? Okay, and I also need to ask now how much, because I'm gonna have to make room for the gold. So I'm gonna have to get rid of some food and water, but obviously enough to get back. Best or your favorite? How's it going on Holy Rusted Metal? I didn't see you come in. Let's do best. Yeah, that you could argue for. That you could argue for being his best in terms of, say, creativity, hilarity, the craft of the lyrics, the spot-onness of the music, all that, the impression of it. Yeah, not for a long time on that canal. Third strongest mole, how are ya? Amish Paradise is a good shout out. Then a bit of time where we got. Oh, nice! Congrats on DQ7. And Jolly Jared, how are you going? This White Nerdy is pretty great. That one's pretty great. I can't say it not. Spam, I like spam. Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's fairly normal. You know, you mentioned he's not family friendly. That's fairly normal for the Super Bowl halftime shows. I've been in enough parties with young kids to be like, all right, turn it off. You know, I was around when Janet Jackson and Timberlake were performing. If you remember that performance, and my whole family diving for their kids so they could cover their eyes. Yeah, live TV, everybody. Live TV. All right. Let me see here. Nope. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna adjust how much food and water I have. Oh, that's the fun of it right there. It is a hard question, right? Because it's not like I'm asking what's the best Milli Vanilli song. I'm asking what's the best friggin' Weird Al song. You know, and they say video game. It's Super Bowl. Super Bowl corrupts kids these days. That's what does it. Okay, I am going to stick with 15 a pop. We're gonna go there, and see if I can't make it home like that. I'm gonna save here first, and then make it all the way. We could buy one gold. We could buy one gold. I don't really want to buy one gold. We're gonna save again because you never know. Sometimes those save gremlins get in here and unsave things. Oh, Sarge is still going. Tell me, do you think it should be commentated? Now, I'm going to say there's a better song that Weird Al did than Living in the Fridge about things turning rotten. And that's Trash Day. I think that song is friggin' hilarious because it has the line, even my dog passed out and needed resuscitating. That line right there, the first time I heard that, I had to pause to think. I was laughing so hard. Like it's also like his polka medleys. Oh yeah, no, those are great. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna buy ourselves some gold. I would pay you 100. Oh yeah, talk him down. Talk him down at 607. Okay, we got a lot. Oh yeah, I could ask you to choose pretty comfortably. But I've always had the personality excuse me. I've always had the personality where if somebody says name the best thing in a category, no problem for me. No problem. Like go ahead, pick a category and ask me to name the best thing or even favorite thing if you want in a category. No problem for me. Other people, like my wife is like this. She's like, I don't know. I can't think of what it might be. I'm like, come on, like you could think of it for sure. Like you could do this, and she just can't. Like, it might take hours before you get an answer. Find SNES RPG's Chrono Trigger, easy, and that one doubles for both. Best Pop-Tart flavor is it has the chocolate s'mores. Runner-up is the cinnamon one, but it's the s'mores flavor. Okay, next. You guys got to do harder than that. Jolly and Duke, those are easy categories right there. Let's see. What am I doing? Unlife. Oh, yes. We got to restock food because we're not carrying a whole lot of it now. So make sure we can go all the way. I can't believe you said SNES RPGs. I mean, yeah, that's an easy one right there. You could ask me that in my sleep. Best Final Fantasy fandom. What does that mean? There's only one Final Fantasy fandom. If you could clarify the question, I can answer it, I'm sure. Do you mean like shipping fandoms or what? I don't understand. I'm gonna stop. Well, no, we're not gonna. I'm gonna resist that because I don't want to get stuck down here. Because I did blow all my cash on that gold, so. There's got to be another town nearby. No! I should have stopped at Cape Town, but I was getting cocky. Right here. Woo! Stopped in Luanda. Okay, let's see. What's the best category to stump you with? Best category? Non-existent things. There you go. Third strongest. Well, you thought you had me, but you didn't. Non-existent things. That would be the hardest. Never seen an FF9 hate on other players of FF9. Now that's true. FF9, yeah. The fandom of which game? Oh, okay. So the best Final Fantasy fandom is the Chrono Trigger fandom. Obviously. It's the best. It's the best Final Fantasy. And it has the best Final Fantasy fandom. Chrono Trigger. Done. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, best of the numericals, I think the Final Fantasy 1 fandom is pretty chill. Like none of them think it's the best one. They're just kind of like, I like numbers, you know. Best Final Fantasy featured food, Spam. I think it's mystery meat in Final Fantasy 15. Y'all haven't even come close to stumping me yet. Come on, you guys. Duke, thanks for the lurky. I appreciate that. Like there's a bit of old head mentality with a few. Oh, for sure. There are. Yeah. You fell for my trap. That's yeah. I have that effect on everybody. Okay, hopefully we make it back because I'm running out of cash here. It's hard to argue about FF1. Like, I don't think I've ever met anybody arguing over FF1. I've never met anybody being like, oh no, red mage is supposed to be shipped with white mage. The only arguing I've ever seen in the context of FF1 is for Strangers in Paradise. Just because that game is super cringe. And some people really love the cringe. So that's about it though. Other than that, I haven't seen anything. Okay, I don't know that I'm gonna make it all the way back. We'll see. This is gonna be the long haul though, because I'm almost out of money to purchase food. I'm gonna stop here and get some more food. Best way of abducting? What the heck kind of a question? Okay. You think, no, I don't think so. The questions have to be questions that are obviously safe for work. This is PG-13 chat. PG chat today. and questions that are not going to get me in trouble with the law. With the law. So that's what yeah, that's okay. Yeah. No. That's not stumping. That's just against the rules right there. Like, it's like, that's like truth or dare. You guys can't truth or dare me to do anything. And it's like, okay, you know, go out and kill somebody at a Walmart. It was like, no, that's not truth or dare. They're like, now you're asking me to do something illegal. Not gonna fall for that either. Nice try though. All right, Stranger in Paradise is very cringe. So man, yeah, that's stupid. I think having real world songs in a Final Fantasy setting is incredibly dumb. Like, yeah, what's the next one gonna be? Watch Final Fantasy 17 comes out and the trailer's like, born down in a dead man's town, but I did got a unit sound. I was born in the USA. I was born in the USA. I was like, no, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. It's just, it's how Frank Sinatra does not exist in this universe, you guys. And giving Final Fantasy characters phones, too, like, what? I get it. You want to sell your Gucci bags that's been around since Final Fantasy 13. No storms. No storms. Oh, shoot. Come on. I was just trying to get home. Oh, my gosh. Best D&D game made by BioWare, Fallout 6. Easy. He's pretty laid back. Yeah. It's terrible. You missed Stranger in Paradise? So I played the demo and watched enough of it to be like, this is not for me. I don't know what kind of skinhead you gotta be to enjoy that game, but oh my gosh. I remember before it came out, they're like, the devs were like, we wanted to tell the story of an angry man. I was like, you've been doing that since Final Fantasy VII. How about you tell the story about like something different, you know? Oh, I have a phone, but I don't live in a Final Fantasy. Hey, Holy Rusted Metal, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for shooting the breeze with it. Favorite airship in Final Fantasy? The Epoch. The Epoch. Hang on. Because it's a time machine and an airship. Oh, man. It's weird to me that, like, you'll play a game like that and like, you go to a town and it's like a list of NPCs to talk to. Like, where's the exploration here? What Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, where would you rank the Epoch if you had to? Because I know some of you weirdos out there think that, you know, Chrono Trigger is not a Final Fantasy. But if you had to rank the Epoch among the other airships, what would you do with it? Now let's land here. Now we're getting controversial. I do think the Lunar Whale is cool. Can't do any best in Final Fantasy for Ray because the answer would be CT really. Unless you're gonna be like, what's the best worst Final Fantasy? And then I would probably be like 12. Because I think 12 is pretty good. And best worst kind of balances it out, you know? You just gotta get creative with it. I know you'll figure something out. You'll figure something out to stump me, but not today. You're gonna have to sleep on it. Okay, now gold, actually, let me check real quick with my bookkeeper. London will pay you plenty for gold. I don't know if I can make it that far. Istanbul will pay a lot for coffee. I don't think I can make it that far. I'm probably going to have to dump the gold off at Lisbon, but we will see if I can make it all the way to London. There it is. See, Major Rage knows what's up. Oh, best Genshin Impact character. The one with the witch's hat and the checkerboard purple outfit. You need a name, right? Hexen Zirkel. No, that's a... That's a thing. What's this character's name? I only know this character from DeviantArt. Just kidding. Yeah. What is her name? Lisa. There you go. I would never would have guessed that. Lisa. There you go, Mr. All Caps. Thought you had me. I had a character in my head instantly. Just had to find her name. That's like Celsius in FF10-2 has the style. Favorite Mega Man special weapon? Oh, that's a good one. Leaf Shield. Gotta be Leaf Shield. You know why? Smash Ultimate. Plus, Leaf Shield is just cool, but I remember when we were playing Smash with the Discord community. Eventually, they're like, "Hey, Red, when are you gonna switch off Mega Man?" We're like, "Never, because I'm good as Mega Man. Why would I switch to another character?" That's fun. But yeah, probably Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield is offense and defense. Yes. It's pretty slick. And in Smash, you could use that in all kinds of weenie ways. There's so many ways to be irritating with Leaf Shield. No! No, Storm. Do not want. We're so close. Woodman's theme is amazing. So going back through the Rockman series, also there's a steep drop-off in music quality once you get to Mega Man 7, which is a shame. Because Mega Man music is typically really good, but I don't think the 7 soundtrack is all that great. And I love the Super Nintendo, so it would have been a match made in heaven, but it was not. It sounds more like synth elevator music there. But the Mega Man music for 4, like I got to Pharaoh Man. Was as a kid I pronounced his name as Paraha Man. But Pharaoh Man's that and then the part of the anime so good. That's a really good soundtrack. Oh yes, right there, Jolly. Are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. My heart rate just went up. That's how you do. Right there. You know what? I was yeah, working from home, you gotta get exercise, right? So I was playing Rockman and I was like, I'm gonna get up and dance while I'm playing this game. Get some steps in. You know, and it worked. It was good. And I looked and behold, it was good. Okay, now, we still got 4 food, 4 water. I think I can make it to Lisbon. I don't think I can make it to London to sell this gold. You feeling it out, Mr. Krabs? Oh, that's a hard voice to do when you're stuck up in the nose. Okay, let me see. Red does indeed firmly believe CT is an FF. Yep. And people would be like, "You think it's a Dragon Quest 2?" I'd be like, "Yes." I know, less so than a Final Fantasy, but yeah, sure. You had it as an alarm for a while. That's pretty good. And I said, I write for a living? I do write for a living, yeah. Yeah. What did I say? Should I do Mega Man music a cappella for a living? Could do that. The PC soundtrack of Mega Man X3. I think I have that collection. They use the PC soundtrack on that? Okay, can we make it all the way to Lisbon? It's gonna be right around here. Now, maybe I can make it to London. I don't know. I'm going to sell this coffee here. Oh, thank you. I mean, that's very kind. I am a self-taught ukuleleist and pianist. And I like to sing. I like music a lot, but I never thought about making music. I just like it. Let's see. We're gonna see, I'm out of money. That's the problem. So I'm gonna sell this one thing of coffee and then use that to take me all the way up to, oh, the market rate is 5. Holy smokes. 1,000 on that gold. Look at that. How much food do I have? I can't make it all the way to London, but I really, I want to see how much. I want to see how much it goes for in London, because wow. We could always get new crew if they starve to death. Yeah, big screaming deal. Oh, he doesn't let you go. He was like, no. Okay, fine. So I will sell one thing of gold here, and then we'll use that to fund the trip to London. And then we'll sell there. How's that sound? I just got excited at this. This is a lot of money. I guess they don't like coffee here. Oh, yes. Okay, let's supply ourselves up here. There we go. We'll be shoving off. Okay. A couple things. Oh, I got to report to the Lords of Lisbon, and also the Lord of oh no, Lord of Bordeaux, and was it Lisbon? I don't know. I don't know. There's London up over here. And we're gonna sail to London, don't you know? Well, our crew is paid money. Well, that's the other thing, too, if we don't have money to pay the crew. So we could not have made it all the way here. Okay, London supposedly wants to buy a lot of gold from me. So let's see how much it goes for here. It is... Moment of truth. Whole trip was worth it. I mean, like, yeah, that's more than the last place. So there's that. We're going to make a lot of money. There, yes. I'm going to hang on to that coffee. Stubbornly, in fact. Okay. Now, let's go down to Bordeaux. Money hype. And we are going to pick up our second ship, which is now finished building and has been wasting away at a dock somewhere for quite a period of time because I've been off gallivanting. That's a fun word to say. It almost has like a promiscuous sense to it, gallivanting. Someone will really want that coffee. Yes, hopefully there's like some wealthy sultan somewhere who's just like, I could really go for a cup of coffee. And we're going to be like, well, Your Honor, I forgot about that. Have I got the good for you? And we'll just sell him that one thing. Bordeaux. Here we are at Bordeaux. And let's spend the night time here. And then we'll go see the dude. We're going to get a lot of money from this too. So this is a guy that we had a contract with for discoveries. So every time we make a discovery, he will pay for it. And we've got a load of discoveries to turn in here. So that's pretty cool. This should make us a decent amount of money. Professor Mortis. Yes. Discoveries. I found a dodo.
What? You discovered the dodo? You're amazing. You're the world's greatest adventurer. There's hardly enough to reward you for such marvelous feat. Please accept these.
100,000 gold pieces? Dang. The French love it when you pronounce it bored ducks. Mole, you're gonna have to be less funny. Oh, 100K. And Mole, I said this to Shannon recently as well. Thanks for the chat the other night and for having me on your show. It was a really cathartic experience that I greatly valued. Walder Hun, congrats on the streak here. We found the dodo. It's true. We got it. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. Thanks, Walder Hun. I mean, that's a lot of money, and that's just our first discovery here. Papyrus.
You discovered papyrus.
Black Mage.
For that, I'll pay you 7,500 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be French, right? No, I don't know what I'm doing with this voice. Wait, you discovered the burning water. I'll pay you extra and give you 15,000 gold pieces. That's what all French people sound like that. I'm just kidding. We found Mohenjo-Daro. Great, you discovered Mohenjo-Daro. I'll pay you extra and give you 15,000 gold pieces. What have you discovered? The King Cobra. Oh, the King Cobra? Then here's 2,500 gold pieces. Oh, not worth a whole lot, the King Cobra. Oh, we still got plenty more. This guy. Diogo's monument. You discovered Diogo's monument. For that, I'll pay you 75,000 gold pieces. You just gotta tuck your lips in when you do this accent. This is not a real accent, by the way. I don't want any French people watching this be like, Sacre bleu! Just kidding. I don't know if any French person says that. But these are cartoon voices, okay? Nobody get upset over cartoon voices. Oh, you found the Moquele Mubembe! I pay you extra and give you... Dang. He's just shelling it out. He's gonna go bankrupt because I discovered all these things. Quagga? Yes, you discovered the Quagga for the pay you 7,500 gold pieces. Oh, what is this? A mandrill? You discovered the great mandrill. I pay you extra and give you 16,250 gold pieces. Sweet. Oh, that was so much. Heard some say there's a village around, blah, 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 but it's only a rumor. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, they know the official names of things, right? They're like, oh, the dodo, I've heard of the dodo. You found the dodo? I love dodo. And then he decided to make his entire personality about the dodo. It's true. This is a real story. No. Well, you know what? As somebody who literally just got in trouble for making fun of other countries recently, you're not going to catch me doing that. No. And I issued a public apology. I did. I don't think that the punishment fit the crime. But, yeah, I apologize. You know? That's like if somebody, like if I was doing that accent and somebody was like, hey, that kind of hurts my feelings. Like, I would stop doing that. Guarantee. You know? All right, let's check out this right here. Climb, I think you mean. Anorant. What? The French are real people. Anorant. That's pretty great. That is... I don't know if you're from the States, but that's just funny to me. I'm sorry. That's good. Commoner is not usually admitted here, but the king is interested in meeting with you. Come follow me. French agency grant you privileges. Yes! Thank you.
You still haven't brought me anything. I don't care what. Just find me something. That is unless you decide to quit.
No. Oh, so I used up all my discoveries on the other guy, I guess? That's how it worked? I didn't know that. I thought you could double it up. Because I still discovered those things. It's not like I gave... You know... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if there's a nearby
Is there like a nearby discovery I can make? No. There's the Great Auk. The Great Stone Dragon. I could see if the Great Auk is around. I'm not going to sail across the sea right now. I don't think the Great Auk was around, but I'm going to check. We're going to check for the Great Auk. No, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, I don't know. If rank doesn't matter on this playthrough, then I'm going to keep the money. It's Great Stone Dragon. That was exactly what went through my head. I'm the Great Stone Dragon. Clair Obscur, I believe this is how it's pronounced. And it's pronounced Clair Obscur Expedition 333. That's how you're supposed to say it. Now I want cheese. I really want cheese. Joao? Oh, you mean Keone. Alright, let's go get my second ship. It's just been chilling here in the Mediterranean, enjoying some balsamic vinaigrette and olives. Oh, yeah, I really want to play that. That's the thing. Okay, let me run this past you guys. Here's my thing right now is, I don't remember if I did this, is there's an oversaturated gaming market, right? And some people will be like, well, that's not a problem because I just get more choice, you know? But it's like, you expect me to honestly catch up with all these games? Impossible. And if that's the case, how am I supposed to be excited for more games? I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I still haven't played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I still haven't played Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I still have not finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I probably never will. I still haven't played Last Guardian. I still haven't played a bunch of Super Nintendo games, for crying out loud. There's too many games. At what point will this industry have more games than can be supported by the audience that purchases those games? I did already get this. I think that's a real question. Like, there might be more games than people at this point. I mean, for the size of the gaming industry in the SNES era, for sure. But distribution was also an issue in the SNES era. So it's not like you could walk into any store and just buy any game in existence in the SNES era, right? Whereas today, the access is through the roof. You could access almost everything that has ever been made, except for the lost media stuff. Oh, you mean I aren't excited for AI slop games? No. All the dystopian futurists out there are like, this the future of gaming. And okay, Jeff Keighley, cool it down. It absolutely could, because there's just, even if you are excited to play next big game, like, you might have just spent all your money on previous next big game that came out the week before, because there's so much coming, you know? I don't know how anybody has time for it all. Nobody has time for it all. That's a fact. Like, just straight up, nobody has time to play every game that they would like to play. I think Jolly's onto something here. I got my ship. Hey there, your ship's all ready to go. You want to add it to my fleet? Yes, I do. Don't forget to hire a crew in a cafe. Cool. We got the ship, and for those of you that do not remember, we named this ship the Hawaiian word for bird. Which is Manu. Next ship will be named Mano, which is the Hawaiian word for shack. Shack. I got bit by a shack when I was down surfing. And near Sydney, I got bit by a shack. Let's see, I think we're actually at that point, and that is a big part of the studios are struggling. We're not in the days where the nerds at cave would always show up for an RPG. For sure, absolutely. We're not even at a point now where everybody will show up for a Final Fantasy. You know, when even that series is starting to tank. That's why I think like the games that have the widest possible audience, you know, like the really basic shooters, the big online games, something like Pokemon, like those are doing well because there's a billion kids. There's so many children, and you could buy a game for a kid and they're not gonna, you know, we'll just play it or not and then move on to the next one. But like something that is less than that is gonna have a rough time. Oh yeah, I've seen some Steam libraries. They're like, you know, in the 6 digits, and they're like, I've played 0.5%. And here I am playing Rockman games again. Yeah. Absolutely. There's compounded problems with Square Enix, for sure. Okay, let's go to Le Café. Yeah, I wish that Square Enix, and to a larger extent its fans, would realize that you don't have to alienate the older audience, your legacy fans, in order to attract new fans. Oh, something's happening. Actually, 'tis a rumor that caught me here down at the docks. I've no idea if it be true or not, but they say that the Prince of Portugal's up and disappeared. What? Prince Alberto's been kidnapped? If that's true, then there's sure to be some big waves ahead. The royal house and the Franco family both have more than their fair share of enemies. Outside Portugal, there's Spain and the Ottoman Empire, and at home, the Marquis Martinez. Is that Marquis or Marquis? I always say Marquis, but I think it's Marquis. But Captain, you've met the prince before, haven't you? Well, yes, but that was a long time ago. And even then, unlike me, he was really serious. We didn't have anything to talk about. He's a nice guy, though, and concerned about the future of Portugal. Hey, where's Domingo been? I haven't seen him in a while. Could be he's gone to the lodge, Captain. Rocco, I've got something on my mind. Excuse me while I'm going to the lodge. Okay, a whole cutscene here. Yeah, and even indie titles too. Like I have, I've played many indie titles over the past 10 years of doing game reviews, and I've played some where the developer will downright beg you to cover the game because they can't find an audience. Because how could you? There's like 100,000 new games being added digitally to storefronts every single day. You know, finding that audience that's brutal. Yeah, I tend to agree right there, Major Rage. Hey, what's up, Babe Stock? How are ya? Let me get that Black Queen mentioned in there. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. He left a little while ago in a big rush with some other men that were headed for the shipyard. All right, our stowaway is the prince. I think that seems quite obvious. Could be wrong. This is my first time playing it, but we'll find out. Hey, you're from Portugal, aren't you? Have you heard about the prince's disappearance? Yes, but I don't really want to get involved, so just keep it to yourself. Well, that's not all, you know. It seems that Duke Franco was pulling the strings the whole time. What? I heard it from a Portuguese merchant. Duke Franco wants his own son to take over the crown, so he plotted to assassinate the prince. No way. I'm warning you, you better not tell that to anyone else. Okay, relax, I won't. Hey. We're actually getting kind of like a story here. Surprising. Yeah, I mean, indie games are more affordable. You definitely get a lot more creativity. We've got to hurry to the shipyard. I was just there. Any leads on Atlantis? No, we just got back from a big old trip around Africa and made a bunch of different discoveries, and that's about it. Okay, so this is weird. I don't know. Let me see. A narrative in a Koei game. Shipyard is where you get the ship. Got it. I keep getting those confused. Let me try it again. Oh man, we're gonna have to tie a bow on this stream pretty soon here. Right here. Well, he seems like he's in a rush. Domingo, where are you? Huh, what's this? An interruption. Captain, help! Save me! What are you doing with Domingo? You're leaving me no choice, boy. Alright then, let's get rid of both of them. Oh. Something's gonna happen. Dang! Dang! Something's happening. Alright, okay. I read this like 3 days ago, so... Yes. Alright. Oh, did they... Is that... That's a misspelling of Bastard Sword, isn't it? Or did it have an E? I did save recently. I saved after reaching Lisbon. Wait, there's a plot. Yeah. Koei. Sweet. Oh, this is just like friggin' Tetramaster and Triple Triad. It could be an intentional misspelling. I also want to give him benefit of the doubt. Like, I wonder if that was a spelling in the 1500s in the area. I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know. This feels very Tetramastery. So like that. That's interesting. Let's see. Okay. I thought I had him. This is very interesting. Battle. Something actually happening in this game. Can you believe it? A thing happened. See, I don't understand exactly how this works, though. I'm going to have to go back and read the manual. Uh-oh. Bad jujus. Bad word sword. Yeah, you could totally see that in the case back in the day. Wah, wah, wah. That's adorable, actually. That's freaking awesome. I'm not even mad that we lost. You're not nearly as good as I thought. It's curtains for you now, mate. Sorry, but I can't let that happen. Oh, crossover with another character? Who in blazes are you? Why, I'm a pirate, just like you. But I'm not so cowardly as you that I would gang up on one sailor. You're a woman, right? Oh, I get it. You're that traitorous female pirate. Draw your sword. Prepare yourself for my fury. Excuse me. Gosh. Okay. That was pretty cool. A duel. Do you have to win that battle? Because if you do have to win it, I could reset. Like, I could reset and purchase some more equipment. Don't think you have to? Okay. He had me worried when he asked if I'd saved. Blast, interfering vixen. I won't forget this. Oh. Best character already. I wonder why all pirates sound the same. Oh, she knew. Thank you. You saved my life back there. I don't require any thanks. You two are Portuguese, aren't you? I'm Keone Franco. As thanks, I'll have to play a tune for you on my lute. Oh, what have I done? I must have been out of my mind. I can't believe I saved a Franco. What? What's wrong? You look pretty upset. I'm Catalina, sister of Captain Michael Ranso of the Spanish Navy, and I will have my revenge. Now, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Draw your sword, young master. On guard. Halt! We know that the pirate Catalina is in there. We are the Navy Guard under orders from Commander Ezekiel. By his command, you are under arrest. Confound it. I finally found you, and now I have to go. But remember this. Someday, Franco, I will avenge my brother. Very cool. Avast, Captain! We'd better hightail it on out of here. If we don't, that lady's going to get us. Ah, Domingo, you're okay too. Thanks, Rocco. You really saved our necks back there. Awesome. Something happened in this game. I think that's pretty cool. The legendary Excalibur, it's in Atlantis. And give you a very uninformed opinion. I will accept your very uninformed opinion, thank you. Get a bunch of battle XP if you win. Okay. I feel like I could have done it if I had purchased some upgrade stuff, which I could do now. Should I do that? I could reset and go and get some things and try it again. Because it really wasn't that far, and then we just read through all this stuff. I don't know. Because, like, there's... I know I saw a cutlass. I know I saw a cutlass not too far away. Let me just see what happens by the time we get out of here. I was worried about you, Captain, so I followed you. It was then that I saw you in the middle of a duel with that red-haired missy. That's why I yelled out at the name she hates. Rocco, do you know who that lady was? I can. She's called Catalina, and she's made quite a name for herself in these days with her pirating. She was an officer in the Spanish Navy, but for some reason she went AWOL and stole a Spanish galleon to boot. They've been after her ever since, but she still does her pirating. She seems to prey only on Portuguese ships. She kept saying something about revenge. Well, you can't always know when you've gone and upset somebody, now can you? But Captain, what was it that you had on your mind? I'd rather have you hear it from Domingo, but I think he just might be Prince Alberto. I guess the charade's over. Charade? Your Highness, what are we going to do? The palace must be in an uproar. Yes, we must get back to the palace at once. Thanks to my disappearing act, your father's in big trouble. It's all totally ridiculous that Duke Franco is suspected of trying to eliminate me. Those pirates tricked me and gave me a forged letter saying that you had suffered great injuries at the shipyard. When we got there, they nabbed me. But before they tied me up, they told me everything. They were going to off me and blame you, Keone. Shiver me timbers and blow me down. We've got to get back to Lisbon, double quick. You're right, let's shove off. We've got to make it back before Duke Franco's trial. Oh, something! It's pretty wild. Yeah, that is actually really impressive. I mean, that smacks of Octopath right here. This is a really impressive game, actually. This is pretty good. That whole sequence just gave me a massively larger impression of this game. Massively more positive. Oh yeah, we still have to hire crew. Okay, I think I'm actually going to reset it and try winning that battle. Because that might be doable. It's hard, but it's a temptation you gotta avoid. I've met a lot of people who will take criticism of a game personally. It's just not worth it. I mean, I always tell people, I haven't told somebody this for a long time, but I want to tell you this. You as a human being are worth so much more than a video game. It's true. It's all right. It's just a game. But I do think like my barometer is if something's praiseworthy, praise it. If something is not, if it's worthy of criticism, criticize it. There's a lot of good in this, though. This is pretty great. I think I am going to reset that. And give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm like almost positive. I'm with my baseless Indo hate. The old stream killer itself, Indo with a ninja. Yeah, that's a rough one. This is like leagues ahead of Indo with a ninja. This is so much more enjoyable. Yeah, there you go, Big Joe. That's attaboy right there. Okay, let me see. Now, I ought to be able to make it up to London. Oh, we did a couple things, actually. Okay. Okay, I am past my time right now, so I think I'm actually going to tidy that up right here. So tomorrow, what I'll need to do is actually... Excuse me. I will actually need to... There's a lot of catching up I'll need to do. Not too much. I mean, it's not beyond reason or anything like that. I will need to sell 1 gold, sell up to London, sell the gold, go back to Bordeaux and sell everything there. Unless I can make it from here to Bordeaux, that might be doable. And then sell the discoveries, resupply, make it to London, purchase upgrades for my character, and go from there. Did they... Let me check something here. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, some armor, stuff like that. At a 2 a.m. There's a lot this game doesn't tell you, huh? So we'll check that out tomorrow. I was just checking to see if they'd revealed the title of the 3rd Final Fantasy yet. Everybody's doing that right now. They're like, it's going to be called... I'm banking on Final Fantasy VII Regurgitation. So I think that's what it'll be. But we'll see. Until then, I'll see you folks tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Nobody get the sick, please. Seriously, take care of yourselves. And repopulation. Or just have a demake. That would be great. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.